All right, let's get into Romans chapter 13. Chapter 12 told us how to conduct ourselves and personally what we're supposed to be doing, but just in case you decide that you don't want to do right, then God said, I got something for you. So let's see what he has for us in chapter 13. Let us look very carefully. He said, let every soul, you're talking to the people that's got to spend somewhere, let every soul be subject unto the higher powers with an S on it. For there is no power, but God. He said, there is no power but of God. The powers, with the S on them, that are ordained of God, are ordained of God. That's a period. So notice here, with the S, powers. Y'all see that S right there? And then he said, there is no power, that means no singular power, but of God. The powers that are ordained of God. So what is God talking about? Let's keep reading. Don't stop right there. Don't stop. Let's keep moving. Don't just pull that scripture out and make no speech. Whosoever, therefore, resist the power, resist the ordinance of God, the ordinance of God, the authority of God, how he does things in order. If you resist the power, and they that resist shall receive to themselves damnation. God gave us him, and he said, I ordained. That means I will back it up. What kind of power is he talking about? Keep moving. Let's find out. For rulers are not a terror. He's talking about our police and people that protect people. He is not talking about preachers. He's talking about the rulers are not, the government are not to be afraid of. The rulers are not a terror to good works. They don't do it. In other words, police don't bother you if you're doing the right thing. But they are made but to do the evil. That's what they work for. They said, I'm here to keep the peace. And God ordained this position. Man did not come up with this. God did. Will you then not be afraid of the power that I gave them? We got the S up here because he's saying there are different positions, but each person that has the position to control the community, once they get that power came from God. Do that which is good then. They won't bother you. And you shall have praise of the same. In other words, they're going to say, you know what? These folk over here don't break the rule. Now look at God described. For he is the minister of God to you for good. The police is the minister of God for you for good. Anybody that's got authority to bring peace. But if you do that which is evil, if you break the law, hurt somebody, you better be afraid. And Father, we thank you that these people will do the right thing and execute the right thing, because there's a lot of things going wrong, and a lot of people don't respect the power that you put in position because they said they don't do the right thing. But you still got good policemen, and I praise you for that. He said, you be afraid. God said that. For he beareth, or he carries not the sword, that thing that the Levites had, that he also saying that what today our police have, they don't carry that sword in vain. They don't carry weapons in vain. They carry it with a purpose and is loaded to do his job. For he is the minister of God. Now, who is he talking about? People that don't obey the law. People go in Walmart and act up. Lord, may you strengthen these police to carry out what you ordained them to do, and let these people realize that you got the last word because you put this thing in the earth. All right, let's keep reading. All right, because they are ministers of God. This A right here, it's an A. Let's go over here and find out. Let's see what he say. He said, A, Lord, thank you for good police. Thank you. That they're not afraid to carry out your assignment. A revenger to execute wrath upon him that breaks the law, that does evil. You do evil, then God said the police has the right to execute wrath. In other words, bring you down. Wherefore, you must needs be subject. You need to obey the law, not only for the problems that you can get out of it, but also for your conscience sake. He said, you got to live with what you just did. He said, just obey the law and then you ain't got to be scared. All right, I'm going to stop right there because I don't want to carry this video too long. I'll be right back with verse 7.